Hey, what's up, y'all? It's Nate Almighty, and I'm here with another Power Book Full Force Season 3 Theory and Prediction video. Today's theory: once again, Ghost is still alive, and I have evidence from the end of OG Power and Season 1 and 2 of Force to back up what I'm saying to you. Now, this theory was fully inspired by the Universal Power channel, in which he said some things about Ghost and Kate's connection in his video that gave me some major ideas that I want to share with you guys. These are things that connect to his theory, but is an expansion on what he presented, as I will be presenting some points that he didn't address. Now, go ahead and subscribe to the channel because, of course, this video is going to be a banger. Go ahead, like, share, comment, subscribe if you're new here as well. And without further ado, let's get to it. All right, now, y'all, let's break it down like this. The first thing that I want to say as just a bold proclamation and statement is that the entire time Kate has been with Tommy, she hasn't asked him for any money. But we know she's money hungry. That's just a bold statement that I want to say. But let's get into this shit for real, right? Now, here's what we have to think about Ghost definitely leaving a letter in a white envelope as well as something in a larger envelope. Ghost could have easily left a message for Kate to keep him informed on anything that comes her way in regards to Tommy and Tariq. Remember, she went from being hysterical after Ghost was presumed dead, barking on Tommy and everything, right, to being in good spirits while leaving Daniel Warren's office. Now, at first, one would think she's in a good mood just because she has some money now. But Universal Power got me thinking. Because she did raise Ghost from the moment his father died, even though we never seen much of it on screen. And of course, we're going to see it in Power Origins. But the fact still remains, they were and are very close. So after thinking it over, it don't seem right for her to be so happy leaving Daniel Warren's office. Why? Because Ghost is her son, and maybe even her favorite son, who was just murdered, assumingly at least 48 hours before she went to Daniel's office. Kate Egan was in the office, leaving the office, smiling. She was happy, ecstatic even. And why? Moms don't do that. The money is not enough for her to be that happy leaving the office unless it's about money and she really didn't love Ghost. But we know she really did love Ghost. So, soon after Ghost was assumed to be killed, it's very possible that within the small white letter Ghost sent to Kate, he told her that he still was alive and will continue to look out for her and keep her safe. Now, if you're a follower of my channel, you know in the past, I've mentioned the possibility that everyone knows, or that a lot of us know, in regards to Ghost setting up the CCTV camera system around Kate Egan's house, right? Which means that he knows what Diana looks like and all that other stuff, right? So I'm saying that he told her to keep everything in check with Tommy, and also he asked a couple favors of her. Like keep him posted on all things happening with Tommy, like I just said. And here's the other part of this theory that I want you guys to think about. We all know Tommy faked his death in New York City and then ended up in Chicago. Kate could have been keeping tabs on Tommy until the car explosion, and then tells Ghost Tommy could possibly be dead. Ghost, knowing Tommy, right, probably wouldn't believe it, and then he would tell her to keep her ears to the street. Now, with Season 1 of Force, we seen Tommy end up in Chicago. He meets JP. We understand that they both have the same dying grandmother, who is Kate's mother. Later, Tommy runs into Kate in the grandmother's house. But what if that wasn't a coincidence? This thing could go two ways with that, right? Either Kate found out her mother was dying, and she just happened to run into Tommy at the house while actually not having a clue he was in Chicago. Or she found out Tommy was headed to Chicago or was already in Chicago, and she followed him there as a favor for Ghost. And Ghost has the tracking device on Tommy's car, which a lot of us already stated, right, over the last year or so, right? Now, I know JP called Kate, right? I know Kate, she pulled up, right? She got clean. She started apologizing to JP. They started building a relationship, right? But hear me out, though. Kate, at first, was willing to go the rest of her life without talking to JP, ever. Her guilt made it that way. She also left and then went back to Chicago. She also left, went back to New York, and then went back to Chicago. It's very possible that Ghost asked her to go back to Chicago to get to know her son and watch over Tommy, as well as to keep him informed on everything that's going on, right? And he would also say something like, hey, all the family you have left is in Chicago. Go be with your family so you're not lonely. And also, you will be safer under Tommy's care and in Chicago than in New York City, right? Which contributes to Ghost finding out everything about the Marquez cartel, D-Mac, the Serbs, and the Flynn's as well. Which gives us the possibility for Ghost to pop up by the end of the series, or to at least let Tommy know he's still alive. Which got me thinking of the title of Power Legacy. Whose legacy? Just Tariq? Can't be if Tommy will be with him. So that means it's Tariq and Tommy's legacy of them fully becoming who they are meant to be. But that title has to be even bigger, as it will probably be the final current era book. And when that's all done, we'll see the finale of what's going to happen to Tommy and Tariq, right? And how can they end it and deal out everyone's legacy without bringing Ghost back and giving us the insight on the legacy he left for himself as well? Like, share, comment, subscribe. Peace.
Can't teach that shit, nigga. Come on. That's God given. That's touched by an ink. That's on the dome, nigga.